Hello everyone, Joey our Sports here. Joseph Richardson. A rivalry game on the road against Tennessee. Huh.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
To the air, it's Knight. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they
He was
pick up the first down,
relatively
they've got
quiet
it at the 40.
last
The
game.
Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got enough for the first.
He's going in.
Slippery
Yeah.
slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing it.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll run play action. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Dogs! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed him. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Finding open areas. Made a defender miss. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
Catch in the middle. It's Bettis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Nicholson. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Snagged in the end zone.
Why ain't he giving me the ball though?
They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Richardson. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The defense is backed up as the offense is in the red zone. From the gun, the running back has it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
The Dogs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Bringing the heat. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Here comes the heat. Caught in the backfield. It's Nicholson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Yeah, and we talk about...
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Ryan just waiting for 3 after the 33. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
All right, on.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. Let's it go to the end zone.
Yay.
Touchdown, Dogs! Quick strike through the air. They'll run the option. option. Now the toss. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Spins away from one. Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense set for a first down play. To the air, it's Knight. That's caught. It's Bettis.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
That's caught. It's Nicholson. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bettis. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Gain of 16.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is... And the Heat gets there, and they get him down.
I didn't get a touchdown. I probably won't this
Well, there's an
game.
interesting decision. It's early in the game.
Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Georgia! First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Dogs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Bulldog! They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Spins away. Turning on the Jets. The 40. The 20. The 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Dogs! They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. With jet sweep pass. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He'll do it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback...
The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Knight. Snagged out of the air. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Dogs started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Who's snipe? PSP. Davis. Defender. So for those on YouTube, do not forget to like it. Subscribe. God bless.